This was the moment that a 32,000-ton container ship slammed into a steel bridge in Baltimore, toppling the structure in a matter of seconds.
Be advised, the entire bridge, the entire key bridge has fallen into the harbor.
As the sun rose, the scale of the destruction of the Francis Scott Key Bridge came into full view. The 300-metre-long ship with its nose rammed into the steelwork of the bridge. A bridge that stood for nearly 50 years, but in the early hours of Tuesday morning came crashing down in an instant after the Singapore-registered vessel struck one of its main support columns at approximately 1:30 a.m. A state of emergency has been declared in Baltimore on America's east coast as divers, helicopters and support ships search for survivors. Authorities said at least 8 construction workers were on the bridge mending potholes at the time. One is in hospital in a serious condition. One is uninjured, but 6 others are still unaccounted for. The governor said the container ship was travelling at a very rapid speed of about 8 knots, as captured by this web camera, and that it lost power, causing its lights to go out moments before it hit the bridge. The crew on board issued a mayday call that officials said allowed them to quickly halt additional traffic coming onto the bridge, though it's not clear whether there were any vehicles actually on the bridge at the moment of collapse. There have been reports that have been sonar that have detected vehicles at the...
She thought that was maybe a plane crashed into the water or something like that.
So it was that loud.
I don't understand how this bridge came down in a matter of just no words. Very, very, very scary stuff.
Our union hall built that bridge, and so much tonnage of steel, an infrastructure, a magnificent infrastructure to go to.
It's not clear when or how they will begin to untangle the wreckage of this morning's devastating accident. In the meantime, the active search and rescue mission continues, but the hope for survivors in these chilly waters dims with every passing hour.
So
due to be berthing in Baltimore, which now won't be able to. We've got ships that are still stuck in Baltimore. And then you've got the onshore infrastructure and supply chain that will now have to shift to try and cope with that disruption. So the impact of this is going to go for many weeks or months, depending on how quickly we can get Baltimore back in operational. But it has to be borne in mind